We are going through exercise 17a. In this video, we'll be answering question 2, which says, let f of x equal x squared minus 3x. Then the points P, 4, 4, and Q, all this, are on the curve y equals f of x. Find the gradient of the secant PQ. Remember all we're finding here, you see the word secant, don't get thrown off by that. It's just considering the line that passes through P and Q. Now, to do this, to find that gradient, what we're going to be considering is, wait for it, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's come up here and just label it. Let's call this one right here, I'm going to call this x2, y2. This is going to be x1, y1, and I just label that just to make sure I don't make any silly mistakes as I do this. So that means, and actually let me just do one more thing just so I don't make any silly mistakes. This is going to be, whoops, see, that's going to be x2, this is going to be x1, this is going to be y1, this is going to be y2. You can see that y2 is huge. Okay, so this is going to be 4 plus h squared minus 3, 4 plus h, and then it's going to be minus my y1, which is 4. Then I'm going to divide that by x2, so 4 plus h, 4 plus h, and I'm going to subtract from that my x1, which is going to be 4. All right, from there, let's do some cleanup. This and this are going to go away. Let me then expand this one out. It's going to be 16 plus 8h plus h squared minus 12 minus 3h minus 4 over, let me see if I can do this better, over h. Let me scroll down. Okay, then we're going to have to gather together some things. So I have 16, I have negative 12, and I have negative 4. Negative 12 minus 4 is negative 16, plus 16 is going to be 0. So all of these are just going to go away. And then I'm going to have to go, well, I have plus 8h minus 3h. That's going to be 5h. So let me come here and write 5h down here. And then I have plus h squared here, plus h squared, and all of that is going to be over h. Then from here, I can take out a common factor of h in my numerator, which is going to leave me with 5 plus h. Then on my denominator, I'm going to get h. Then I can cancel this with this, and that means I'm going to be left with 5 plus h. Perfect. So let me now get my highlighter. That is my answer to the gradient of the secant. Let's now read part B, which is telling me to find the gradient of the tangent line to the curve at point P by considering what happens as h approaches 0. So that means what I'm going to write here is, as my limit h approaches 0 of 5 plus h, what am I going to get? Well, as h approaches 0, it's going to be just 5. And just like that, I have answered the question. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video.